Hello! Wait, let me put my book down. Okay, I wanna do this thing real quick. How would I go about doing this? Okay. Thank you, stranger, for giving me the biscuit. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. How do I do this? Goal. And then I do this. Wait, why is this song like low-key about? What if I just throw that there? That works, right? That's not too big. Does that look too big? I can't tell. It looks fine to me. I'm squinting. Squinting with my eyeballs. Can I be 150 billion thousand %? I forgot what I was gonna say. No, I remembered. Wait. No, I forgot. Oh, wait, no, I remembered again. Jeez. Fuck. I don't really want to play this game. I don't know why. I've not been in the mood for it, but I know that if I don't play, then this game will never get beaten. And someone's gonna die. I just want someone to... I probably should say that, huh? I was gonna say, I just want someone to die. I want it to get exciting, but I feel like... I feel like the little guy is gonna die. Okay, let's see if I can... If there's a way that I can... No, there's not. Okay, cool. What happened last time? Let's see if my brain will allow me to remember. Thank you for playing the hair gotcha. Oh, that's so loud in my headphone. What happened? Oh yeah. Okay, I remembered. Wait. How do I don't want to click on anything that I'm not supposed to. That's not what I wanted to click on. Okay, so this is us. This guy, he went off because he got upset, and then he called us first, and he was like, hey, I want you to drop out. You don't even really want to be in it. Drop out. Let me be the this, that, and the third. And then he was like, I got blackmail on all these bitches. And so he was gonna blackmail everybody in order to get them to drop out of the race. He's by himself. Okay. I remember. He's by himself, and everybody's like worried about him. And then this guy, this guy, I think he went to go talk to him just now. I think. So we're all just sitting here waiting, because the guy's like pretty much trying to blackmail so that people will leave. I think that's where we're at. Ouch. Okay. Cool. Let's look at Fatter. Let's see if we can get some information from here. I'm not gonna read everything. I don't want to. Oh, here we go. We must make an official request to the broadcasting station for them to find out the cause of the accident and provide compensation to all contestants. Everyone, please share this comment. Okay. Many fighter users demand B-stars to compensate for any damage dealt to the contestants due to the accident. I agree. Let's go. This is to me, Dion. He doesn't seem to realize what you've done to our band. If he knows that you incited a fight between people, he will expose it first. Or may I inform those facts. Are you still angry at me that you couldn't make your debut? Let's be nice. Still. He decided to respond calmly. Are you still angry at me that you couldn't make your debut because of me? Am I wrong? If you hadn't incited the Under the members, we could have made our debut. And I wouldn't have been humiliated by participating in B-Stars. I guess it won't be easy to talk about it properly, considering the past incident. There was an immediate response. Are you inciting a fight between them like you did before? Inciting a fight was your specialty. I was trying to improve our band to get out of the indie music like you did. I tried to patch things up. We're gonna just be calm, cool, and collected with this motherfucker. I tried to patch things up. Patch up? So you sat back and did nothing when other members criticized me. You were the core member of the band and had the largest influence, and I was a newcomer. Can you call it a patch up if a strong leader like you criticizing a powerless newcomer? That was like a death sentence to me. What was I supposed to do back then? The cancellation of the record deal caused a huge conflict among the band members. Members who were asked to leave the band by the agency fell out with the rest of the members. Dooyeon sided with the members who would have been kicked out. Woo-suk, the vocalist who tried to facilitate the band's deal with the agency, still resented Dooyeon for spoiling their chance. You know what, Woo-suk? Suck my dick. He thought the conversation was over. It didn't seem like there was any new mentions either. Well, I don't care whether you are Skun-wook or not. I will make a surprising announcement soon. Look forward to it. Hae-sung posted a comment that he would make a surprising announcement on Fatter without mentioning details. S-young, are you Kun-wook Song? Hae-sung jumped to the conclusion that his former classmate who had first disclosed Hae-sung's violent past must be S-young. I'm not saying the names right, I apologize. There's nothing else interesting. Alright, bitches. We got a lot of information we need to go over. We got a lot of information. I just had a feeling this is gonna be one of those games where I can save people, but knowing me, I'm going to let them all die. Oh, my arm. You don't care about this, you don't care about the... Oh, yeah. Okay, so you only care about one thing.
사실은...
To be honest, Hee-sung is the real beneficiary of B-Stars. Not the hair gotcha double. But he's been through many difficult times. Not because of the show. The show tried to back him up, but he brought them upon himself. Think about how things were before his school violence was revealed. His rudeness had been glorified as charm, and his crudeness was edited out. Thank you for giving my glasses. Dooyeon couldn't help himself.
아시겠어요?
Right? Only positive images of him were aired. Wait. Dooyeon couldn't help himself but to nod his head. Okay. It kind of moves fast. Even how the show dealt with his past. They didn't know he had a criminal record back then.
있잖아.
When it came to the past, the show was favorable towards Ina too. Ina? They didn't even talk about her past. You might think they're similar, but not talking about it is different from making it look positive. Hi, Steen. What's another name for ill-intentioned editing? Devilish editing, right? Hi, Steen, how are ya? It was the other way around for Hee-sung. So I guess you can call that angelic editing. Interesting. During the episodes about the contestants... Oh. Fuck me, I guess. During the episodes about the contestants' past, Hee-sung's past was depicted almost positively. One could say it was embellished. Ooh. Drop out of nowhere?
아마도
If I roll hair gotcha and then also return to maid, do your... No. It'll, like, do it. You'll see. You shall see. It shouldn't do anything. Theoretically. It should still work. See? There we go. It just changes my outfit. But the hair and my hair. I think I have to turn it back myself though. Let me verify that actually. Let me verify that. Because I don't remember how I set it up. Something in the way. Yeah, okay, so I do have to turn it back myself. That's 10 minutes, right?
문제는 그거야.
Wait, I clicked by accident. I think he's just doing that because his ranking won't go up as he expected. He just didn't know how much headwind he'd have to endure. Ju-young shook her head with a grim expression on her face.
아마
I guess he has his own plans.
그게
Some people have turned hostile towards him, even on fat air.
그렇다고 해서
But he shouldn't force other people to drop out. The votes were made by viewers. Asking us to drop out can be seen as ignoring the viewers too. Ju-young frowned as if she was having a headache. You are just going crazy with the hair gotcha, y'all. Should I add more colors to the hair gotcha, do you guys think? I feel like the green one. The only color that I can't properly make is yellow. The yellow doesn't work. It ends up coming off more like orangey. Yellow doesn't work, sadly. But I can make other colors. Like I can make a blue, green, purple, red, but yellow is the only one that doesn't really work. And white. White doesn't really work as well. It would just kind of remove everything. Should I add more color combos? I mean, like, if y'all show me, like, characters and stuff, I'll try to make it work. Best viewers! Oh my god! Wow! That's crazy! You know what's even crazier is I don't remember how to do this. I don't remember how to... There we go. Anyways. Well, who am I kidding?
저기
You had your reasons. That's what you think? The agency announced the reason why I left the group on my behalf. They said I got tired of working in this business. How does that sound?
글쎄요.
That can't be the only reason.
그래.
You seem pretty certain.
그건
Nothing simple.
그치만
At the end of the day, that's the only reason. I barely got away by agreeing to keep my mouth shut. After Ju-young left a Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I could add fade. It's just because fade's heterochromia would be cool. I can't really do like the fade hair color. Like, so for Reina, you know how it goes from black to purple? I can't really do that in any like easy way because as you see, the hair color is just all one thing. So Reina wouldn't be easy to do. I couldn't do Sova because he's blonde. I mean, Chloe's hairstyle's kind of normal, like hair color, but I think they also have a fade. I feel like the ones that would be interesting would be like Gecko. Yeah, Gecko like has the most interesting. Well, Neon as well. Yeah. That's true. I could try to do fade. I mean, I already have a green. The green doesn't pop up as often when you guys hair gotcha for some reason, but I do have green. But Gecko's green is more like of a neon rather than the green that I have. All of us endured many hardships since joining Beastars. It's selfish of him if he's blindly trying to get rid of us. He's probably doing that because he's agitated right now. If he sees us individually as he did with me earlier, he'll come back to his senses.
나도야.
I believe he will. I know how people act under stress and pressure. I just hope he comes back before things get more dangerous. Ju-young's thought, dropping out is a betrayal to everyone that has supported them. It's difficult to understand how he can threaten those he's gone through tough times with. Ooh, a rapport event.
너도
You think my panic attacks are fake?
생각해?
Made up for this show?
S 승현이
Are you
한
still
얘기
bothered by S.
계속
Young
신경
said?
쓰여요? 커피랑
They
공항이
say coffee and
상극인지
panic
아닌지
attacks don't go together,
전
but
몰라요.
I don't know. Ju-young dropped her eyes for a moment.
맞아.
That's right. They
둘은 안
can't go
맞아.
together.
치료할 때도
Even my doctors advised me to
카페인은
stop drinking
끊으라고 해.
coffee. What do you
이젠
think of me now?
어떤 생각이 들어?
그런 거라면
Well, if that's the case,
왜 하신
why do you
거예요?
keep drinking it when
의사도
even your
끊으라는
doctors
걸.
advised you against it?
호전됐으니까.
Because I got much better.
베스타 참가
I was
전에는
almost recovered by the time B-Stars was
상태였으니까.
about to begin. Ju-young looked Ju-young straight in the eyes,
그래도
but she worked
바리스타까지
as a barista.
엄마 가게였어.
It was my mom's coffee shop.
집안일이었던 거네요?
Oh, it was a family business.
작은 카페.
Yes, it was a small coffee shop.
아르바이트 구할
She couldn't
형편도
afford to hire
아니었거든.
anyone to help her.
도와주겠다니까 얼마나
Star
기뻐하시는지
Guardian
몰라.
Jinx. You have no idea how happy she was when I offered to help.
상태 정말 나빴을
Because when my
때
symptoms were bad, I couldn't do anything but stay home all day.
아무것도
기쁘셨겠죠.
Your mom must have been very
일손을
happy.
돕는다는
Being able to
건
work is a sign of
괜찮아지고 있다는
recovery.
증거니까.
나야말로
I owe that to my family who helped me
가족들
to
덕분에
overcome it.
일어설 수 있었어. 세상이
When
다
everyone pushed me
몰아붙일
into a
때도
corner, my family stood by my
가족은
side.
내 편 아무것도 묻지
They just waited for
않고
me without any
그저
questions.
기다려. 언젠가부터
After some time, I
조금씩
got better to the point that I could
커피를
enjoy
다시 마시기
coffee
시작했어.
little by little.
조절해가면서 진짜로 괜찮아졌다는
And I came
실감이
to
났지.
realize that I really got better.
그래서
And that's
여기
how I regained my
베스타에도
strength
올
to
수
compete in
있었던 거고.
B-Stars. Ju-young braced herself with one arm as if leaning against it.
공허한
Panic attacks don't push you into the abyss
한번
forever.
생기면 영원히 나락에 떨어지는 게 아니야. 잊혀진
They
것만
come and go.
갔다가 다시 나오기도 해. 나름
You kind of have to live
공생할
with
수
it.
있게 됐다고
That's
생각했었어.
true.
베스타에서는
But I failed to control it during
피할 수가
B-Stars.
발작할
I
때까지
never thought they
몰아붙일
would push me to
거라고
having another panic
상상
attack.
못했으니까.
작정하고 한
They
일이었죠.
definitely crossed the limit.
너무
That was so
심했다고요.
inhumane. A faint smile was seen on her pale face.
그런데
The funny thing is, my rank started
그때부터
going up
순위가
since
상승세를
then.
타더라. 희한한
Weird
세상이지.
world, huh?
극복담을
People love success
좋아하면서도
stories, but when someone is
누군가
finally about to
멀쩡하게
overcome a
딛고
challenge, they get
서면
jealous.
극복담은
I guess a heroine is only accepted in fiction.
픽션에서나 환영받는 얘기일지도 몰라. 가족 일을
I
도우면서
barely recovered
나아졌을
while helping out
뿐인데
my family business. It's
그런
nothing to be
평범한
jealous of.
영희 누나.
Ju-young.
컨셉질이라고
She's
의심할 만한
faking
데가
it.
충분하다. 이렇게
That's
요약되고
the
마는
summary people made. Ju-young worked as a barista at mom's coffee shop. Blah, blah, what? Yeah, my sanity went up and my rapport. Cool. Stuff happens so fast. When I can't. So, compensation, announcements. Okay. Let's look at the compensation.
그나마
That's like the only good news we've gotten so far.
결국
After all, WBS had to take the responsibility regardless of what fatter users were saying. Well, WBS had to be conscious of its gears. Do you think we'll be receiving an insurance settlement? Ji-young covered her mouth with her long hair. Her eyes were on her feet as if she was lost in other thoughts.
만약에
If we'll be compensated, honestly, I want to stay in the finals. We came this far while sacrificing so many things. We won't be able to have some of those ever again. You get one, you lose one. I just want this to continue, somehow, though it can never be the same like before. Ji-young stared into space as if she was looking at something precious.
어?
Do you mean the beginning of B-Stars, or even before B-Stars? I don't know why, though. I'm talking about the time when me and my team members were enduring hardships to gain more popularity and achieve our dream. We were achieving our goals one at a time. I want to become a trainee at least. I want to receive a song from a composer. I want to write lyrics. I want to have a proper practice room, and I want to go up on the stage.
Huh.
You achieved all of those goals then.
어,
It was a dream come true, and I couldn't believe it. We never made it to the top, but we thought we would make it one day. With all of your members,
맞아.
we went through all those times together from the beginning. Ji-young became a trainee to make her dream come true. Okay. I guess you've been through those times too. Do-young quietly nodded. Okay. Ooh, it's too late to turn back now. And then, no, I did it again! No! You know, you know, fuck. I'm sorry, I like, that's annoying. I need to... Overwatch character would be fun. Oh, no, we're not. Yeah, we're gonna load mine. Yeah. That's so annoying. God damn it. Did I talk to him already? Okay, him.
사실은
This is all the same stuff that we already looked through.
그런
그치만요. 도윤이 형,
Okay, we're just gonna skip this. Okay, we unlocked that. Quick save. I gotta remember not to hit fucking control. Wait, is there a way that I can actually... Nope. Cool. Nothing I can do there. Fantastic. Hi, Chalice. Thank you so much for doing your day with us. Gonna appreciate it. Flit. Thank you for the hydrate. Stop it! My water's really cold. Stop! Why do you do this? Stop it! I'm drinking. We already did this one, right? Stop it! Why would you do this to me?
너도
Why? Okay. Stop it! Stop attacking me with water! I already drank! Stop it! I beg of you, please! Stop! You're gonna give me brain damage. Stop it! Stop it right now! I got water on my... Oh man. Stop it! I got water on my dress because of you. Let's stretch. Oh. No. Okay, there. Wait, I'm confused. What does that mean? What is this? What it? Change in report, keyword. Okay, I think I get it. So this. I will bite you. So this might change his report? I'm not too sure. I don't really understand. Compensation.
그나마
I already read some of this.
결국
만약에
Thank you for playing the hair gotcha. Why do you do this to me? Why?
어?
How could you do this? Live in La Vida Loca. Live in La Vida Loca's crazy work. Alright.
맞아.
Ji-young became a trainee to make her dream come true. She wanted to enjoy popularity together with her team members, who had stuck with her during difficult times. Okay, here we go. I guess you've been through those times too. Ji-young quietly nodded. I came too far to turn back now. Right, there's no going back. But if I could at least continue from this point on, if the rumors were reality. What is it? If the rumors about compensations from Fatter becomes a reality, Ji-young hopes for another opportunity to perform on stage rather than receiving money. So these two. Okay.
그런데?
What do you think he's gonna talk about?
글쎄요.
Well, I'm more worried about him being agitated.
그게...
Do you think it's because of Fatter? If he only looks at his own timeline, he might think more people are supporting him. Really? Nobody supports me on my timeline. Ji-young covered her mouth as if she made a mistake.
그래도
Still, more people were cheering me on until the finals began.
그렇구나.
I wasn't thinking. There were times when I felt like talking about anything. I wanted to tell my story, regardless of how people might respond.
그렇지.
I can understand that. Hyesung sometimes overdid himself, hoping to garner a positive response. What he's doing right now is similar, although it's more serious this time.
근데
I don't think Hyesung has much to say. He might ask us to drop out openly or reveal the info he claims to have. I hope not.
나도야.
Me too. If he gets obsessed with how people are responding, he'll just be digging himself a bigger hole. Ji-young guessed what Hyesung would announce. He would openly demand. What was it? Ji-young guessed what Hyesung would announce. He could openly demand that other contestants give up, or he might disclose some secrets to apply pressure.
그건
It bothered me, but it was
그렇지만-
clearly not the case once we made it to the finals.
그래요.
All the favoritism towards him had disappeared.
그러니까
I thought Hyesung would be infuriated, but he remained quiet. Is it because he had a criminal record? The reason why Hyesung remained quiet, even though he was no longer favored by the show. He was obeying Sungyeon. Had to be, right?
아무래도
He was fond of Sungyeon. He probably remained quiet because she could have made that decision.
그렇구나.
I guess you can see it that way. He really was fond of Sungyeon. Ji-young frowned and rolled her eyes. There was a short silence between the two.
그러고 보니
Even earlier, he stopped using fatter for some time,
맞아요.
but started to go at it again. He had been quiet ever since until S. Sung-young began to impersonate Sung-yeon.
그래서
Now he's exploding
역시.
with anger. That's what infuriates him the most. S. Sung-young insulting Sun-yeon. Ju-young nodded at her own remark. She paused for some time, but shook her head. Maybe I went too far with that thought. I feel like throwing up.
괜찮아요?
Ju-young, don't overindulge yourself. It was momentary. I'm fine. At this point, Hyosung's getting worse. Bow, 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 bow. Wait. Quick save. Insanity. Refraining from using fatter after posting a comment about his survival, Hyosung has nearly gone crazy after S. Sung-yeon appeared pretending to be the producer. Okay. We might have to talk to him again, but we'll see, because we only got one thing from her. I don't know what this means. Because it doesn't appear. I don't know. I don't know what keyword history means.
내 참.
Well, it's nothing new, right?
그랬지.
That's true, generally speaking.
진짜.
I'm used to it. Ina, you've experienced it before, right? Ina frowned and closed her eyes. After frantically scratching her short hair, Ina opened her eyes and began to let it all out.
들어봐봐.
He backstabbed me during the team mission. How was I supposed to keep my cool when I got personally insulted by someone on the same team?
그땐
Even looking back now, it was all his fault.
당연하지.
Of course it was. Do you know how cheap he is?
그렇잖아.
He didn't care how he treated me because he thought it would work because of my character. He knew that the editing team was on his side. What a genius, huh?
그랬지.
And that's what really happened.
내 말이.
That was the decisive blow. I was so pissed off. Thanks to the editing team, I became the bully. I was reborn as the biggest snob in the world.
한도윤.
Am I that bad?
아니,
No, your character has been exaggerated.
알겠어.
I know I have the quality to fit the character. I even agreed to play the character, but making me the bully, that was plain wrong. I wonder what he's up to. I have no clue. I'm sick of hearing him going on about how he's going all the way.
하여튼
It's like an option that follows him around. Well, I guess it could be a strategy for making himself look good, but that's not the issue here. It won't make him an assistant producer, you know?
내 참.
I hate when he puts us into categories and lashes out at us.
그랬었지.
It was worse towards contestants with lower ranking.
그렇잖아.
I thought his dad was the CEO of WBS or something. I wonder why he's been doing that when he has nothing to show for himself. Ina crossed her arms and shook her head. Her short hair looked more disheveled than usual.
어쨌든
He always acted cute in front of the judges, although I don't think they bought it.
그건
He was lazy about practice.
내 말이.
Exactly. Instead of acting cute in front of the judges, he should have practiced more.
아니야?
It's not like we get points for flattery.
말하자면
He's a KUKD style. Ina snorted as Dunya looked at her questioningly.
정리하면
He's a kiss up, kick down guy, you know?
그렇다니까.
That's the way of his life. That's why nobody likes him in the show. Damn! You going after that man. I mean, valid, but
잠깐.
I think Hyosung's just making a wild guess.
어때?
What do you think?
그럴싸해.
I don't like Hyosung, but I think he's got a point. You know, the thing they said about the person in the last place dying?
아니야?
Who's in last place right now? Hyosung, right? Ina looked like she was asking for consent. She took a step back when the silence continued.
뭐야 진짜?
What is this? Evaluation? I thought you were asking for my opinion. What are you, a judge now? No, that's
아니,
not...
그럴까?
If they're the one who explored Hyosung before, wouldn't they try to attack him only?
그땐
To be honest, S. Sung-young talked about all of us.
야,
Even then, they exposed him with an anonymous account and disappeared. It's not unusual, but it's similar to now.
글쎄.
Well, I'm not so sure.
그래도
Aside from that, I think he was too hasty. He'll say no whether it's true or not. It'll only provide reasons for the spectators. He's always hasty. Interesting. Oh, this is the information we got from Juyoung.
아니야?
What could he possibly have, huh? I could tell he was bluffing when he made a fuss about making that announcement.
결국
That would damage him too eventually.
어?
Something comes to mind? I knew you'd know something. Ina turned her head and asked while glancing at Do-yoon. It looked like she wanted Do-yoon to confirm that there wouldn't be anything serious.
글쎄.
Nothing I can think of. Of course.
그래도
But he must have something to be acting that way, right?
야,
Hey, make up your mind. Did he look like he had something up his sleeve, or is he just bluffing? After talking with Hyo-seong, nah, he seems like he seems to have something to tell.
아마도
I think he had something. I don't think he was bluffing about the whole thing.
알겠어.
Thanks for confirming it for me. You don't look thankful.
뭐?
Do you want me to smile and show how grateful I am? No, thank you. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Ina powdered her lips. She was looking down at her feet and her eyes were quivering slightly.
확실하지 않아.
Whether he has something up his sleeve or not, he's just trying to gain attention. He's just pretending to know about something when in fact he doesn't.
아무래도
He has to do something to live up to the high expectations. He's probably digging his own grave. I just hope he won't drag us down with him. If that happens, I won't be able to stop myself from kicking him. Fuck, I've lost some sanity because of that shit. Annoying. But we got something from there. Let me quick save. Because I don't want to accidentally skip stuff again. What do we get? Thoughtless. Ina believes that Hyo-seong thoughtlessly posted comments on Fatter while he was just doing anything to show off himself. Anything to show off himself to get people's attention. Possibly. Excessive control.
말이 돼?
It was ridiculous.
맞아.
I thought Hyo-seong would receive some damage.
내 말이.
I know, stabbing a teammate in the back during the team mission.
그랬었지.
I think everyone was clueless there. Ina dropped her head and scratched the back of her head. Do-young couldn't read her facial expression since her hair was hiding her face. Fake. How could he say that to someone's face?
혹시
Did you ask him why he said it?
당연하지.
Of course. I was gonna kick him in the ass if he said some bullshit.
그래?
What was his answer? He said he called me fake because I was fake. What a poor explanation. Did you kick him in the ass? You must be shocked.
대체
I guess it must have been absurd. That wasn't an explanation.
내 참.
Explanation my ass. He's just picking a fight again. I had to stop myself from giving him a smack on the head. Come on, I could knock him down if I really wanted. Ina raised her forearm. The sweat on her arm muscle glittered. But I did it because I didn't want to kill anybody.
그렇다니까.
I realized I had made the right choice when I watched the show on TV. They made it look like I was the one who started it. But in
그랬지.
fact, it was the other way around. Ina bit her lower lip, but soon regained her composure and let out a sigh.
그거는
I guess that's because this is the role I must play. A snobby character fabricated by the show. What's wrong with you all of a sudden? You shouldn't let it get to you.
왜?
Why? Do I look like a puppet to you? Ina drew her eyebrows together.
그거야.
You sound like you're in despair.
아니거든.
I don't think so. Aside from rare occasions, I like the characters.
그래?
Even if they play with the editing and made it look like you started it? Hey, you're still top 5 even after you were portrayed as the betrayer who backstabbed the other band members. I think I'll be fine. Do-young could only scratch the back of his head at Ina's remark. I don't mind being someone else. I can't change myself if I get picky.
괜찮아?
You don't mind becoming someone other than yourself? Ina closed her mouth and fell silent for a moment.
그래.
I don't. I'll play what's expected of me if that's what it takes. Interesting. Do you get it? I want to become a completely different person. Interesting, interesting. Oh, that went to the... Let's finish up here with her. Okay. We got another thing from her. Oh, not what I meant to do. Team mission. During the team mission, Hyesung irritated his team Ina by calling her fake. That scene was edited, though, to portray Hyesung as a victim when in fact he was the one who verbally offended her. I mean, we have some more information here.
물론이야.
It's true he discriminated people by putting them into categories.
아무래도
Yeah, anybody could tell.
그때
It was in the order of the production executives, producer, and judges. I told him to go easy, but he wouldn't listen to me.
나도야.
I also had a talk with him about that. Ju-young tilted her head as if she was trying to recall the talk she had with Hyesung. Ju-young waited until Ju-young spoke again.
그러고
He
보니
told me I shouldn't meddle with his business because he had his sources. That sounds typical of him. Now that I'm talking about it, it's all coming back to me. His own resources? What do you think he meant by that? Had to be Sung-yeon, right?
아마도
Would be Sung-yeon. She was the highest ranking staff.
확실히
Sung-yeon. That's a possibility. Everyone had to work with her throughout the entire show, and she had full authority. Ju-young slowly shook her head. Her long hair brushed against her clothes to make a soft sound. Someone who would give him the power to be rude to anyone in the show. It can't be the WBS executive, since he didn't get to see them often. Other staff members all followed Sung-yeon's instructions. The more I think about it, the more conviction I get. Hyesung's resource must be Sung-yeon. Okay, nothing else here. He's got some stuff to say now. Thank you, Jinx, for playing there. Gotcha. There we go. Did someone say hair? Gotcha. Hyesung nipped at all kinds of trivial things. He raved on about Ju-young making a debut in the past, calling it unfair. The same thing happened when Gyu-hyuk's family history was exposed. Unfair? Yeah, Shadow.
그렇죠.
He insisted that he should be disqualified for having strings to pull. I was already in a band, so does that make me?
아닌데요.
He didn't care about you since your band wasn't that popular.
그,
Can't
그게-
deny that.
말도 안 돼요.
It's funny he would do that. He's the one who should be disqualified for his criminal record. Everyone who made it out of preliminaries had their own stories. If they had nothing to hide, there's nothing wrong with revealing their past, but I'm sure Hyesung wanted to hide his. Everyone's too sensitive about privacy. Would I be harsh for saying they have too many demands? Is the demand for privacy protection unreasonable? One's conscience and attitude about the matter is an irrelevant thing. Making issues is the best way to gain attention. Something might have to be sacrifices.
그거 있잖아.
Everyone wants their privacy to be respected. Whether he's confident about it or not depends on his standard. Now that you mention it, everyone, huh? Yeah! Bitch!
그치만요.
The contestants who made it to the finals of B-Stars, can you consider them everyone? Everyone should include an ordinary person like me, right? Seal clenched his messenger bag. There's something you should know. A person with talent shines.
그리고
When someone shines, it casts a shadow.
있잖아.
That shadow is...
그 말은
It's the attention from the outside, regardless of its effect on the contestants. Sometimes it could be jealousy. A quiet and peaceful life, you need to give that up. You cannot avoid unwanted attention. If you really don't want it, all you have to do is just do nothing.
아시겠어요?
If not, you'll just have to keep on selling your stories. No matter how others receive it, you'll just have to live with it.
말도 안
Do you
돼요.
want to protect your true self? That's talking high and mighty. There are so many people that are willing to give up everything to get popular. There are desperate people everywhere. Desperate people. Unfair? Excessive? Hurtful? You've been given a chance at least. Ugh, I don't like how he speaks.
그러면-
He could be doing that out of desperation though.
그렇다니까요.
Thing is, he has no musical talent. That's why he's ignoring the sufferings of others and complaining. I don't really like this guy. He's giving me ick vibes. Like, he's giving me like he knows like he's a creeper kind of vibe, you know? Like, he's giving me like low-key kind of creeper vibes, if I'm to be quite honest with y'all. I'm not in the position to talk about that.
아마도
Hyesung isn't the only one who's hoping for something to happen. The show has been making mistakes. I'm sure all of you have different thoughts in mind. I hope they make confirmation. It's already a mess. It's difficult for them to promise anything. Seal hesitated while checking Dooyeon's facial expression. Seal's shoulders slouched when their eyes met.
도윤이 형,
You must be confused too. You were in a difficult situation when you joined V-Stars. What's your personal take? Do you think the show will continue? Are you hoping for it to continue? Dooyeon's opinion about the continuation of B-Stars. I hope for it. I participated despite a tough situation.
아무래도
I kind of do. Like you said, I was in a difficult situation when I joined the show.
알겠어요.
I admire your honesty, although I can't tell you about what's going to happen.
근데
So how
그게
far is your story true? Dooyeon looked confused and Seal carefully chose his words.
사실은
I heard you didn't know about Masquerade applying for the show.
어,
Oh, that.
맞아.
You're right. Woo-suk filled out the application.
그런
Woo-suk, the new vocalist? Did he apply for the show without telling other members? Thank you for booping my nose, stranger.
그랬었지.
He informed us after the beginning date of the preliminaries was fixed. Half of the team wanted to go for it, while the other half didn't.
어?
What about you?
나는
I didn't want to do it at first. Dooyeon unknowingly bit his lip. The members who were on the verge of getting kicked out of the band were on my side. The other members who wanted to must have sided with the vocalist then. Stop it! I'll hydrate! It was that bad, huh?
그랬지.
The whole team had been discouraged when our record deal went astray. Woo-suk thought my objection was the biggest reason for ruining the deal.
그렇다고 볼 수
He must
있죠.
have felt offended since he was the one who put all the effort into making the deal. That told me a different way of seeing things.
혹시
I thought maybe participating in the show could put us back together. We all came to B-Stars together after persuading other members. Okay. But in the end, the band failed to make it to the final. Seal took a deep breath. Seal spoke after a brief pause.
그렇죠.
B-Stars got high ratings. They made an issue out of the incident. As long as you can keep the fire going, you can't blame other people for being hopeful about it.
그렇다는 건
Are you saying it's possible for the show to continue?
불확실해요.
I can't guarantee it. I'm just saying there's a possibility based on my experience. It is very Danganronpa styled. Seal's gaze turned to the judges section where Seung-young was located. Although we have this serious incident at hand, I love Danganronpa. It's one of my favorite games. Hyesung, the virtuoso of logic, I have a name for his reasoning. The file on the final incident of Hyesung, the detective.
저기
He must have his reasons.
그래요.
He could have thought they were perfect only in his head,
100%예요.
but he's 100% wrong. As Seung-young is the one who broke his assault scandal, he must be
그렇다는
delusional.
건
You seem pretty confident.
그렇죠.
Of course I am. You don't agree with me? I started playing it on stream, to be honest. And I think we beat the first game on stream, and then I got into the second one, if I remember correctly. I don't know, but like, that's just like, I've played and beaten Danganronpa multiple times. Is the informer of... No, I don't think so. Komaida, of course. Stop with the hydrate.
그래.
I'll hydrate. You're gonna make me want to pee. How much water I'm drinking, I'm gonna have to pee. To be honest, it doesn't even make sense. Hyosung wasn't the only one attacked by S. Seung-young.
그러니까요.
Think about it.
Guess who found this again? Mods. Eat cheese suk jas luk las chlake chlkirschen hef kweb 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 kwe 3 web chlub chweg kast chwef kweb chweb kwurch blest net 554 f65 sid 4 f655 asd 4 f65 sdf4.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Think about it. Once, and you get the picture, right? He doesn't listen to a word other people say. Seal clicked his tongue. He locked eyes with Do-yeon again, who was standing awkwardly.
그리고
The victim who broke the past of his school violence has already been checked by the staff. His claim is true.
세상.
They're just blurting out whatever name comes to mind.
아무래도요.
If they're the one who broke his school violence history, why would they attack Ju-young, Ina, Yu-yuk, and you?
Mouse. Eat pure lemon jello.
Lemon jello? No. I hope they say something that makes sense for a change. Oop, I got all this stuff. Malcontent. Seal criticized Hyosung for complaining too much whenever another contestant gained even a bit of advantage without fully considering their circumstance. Do you guys want to know what my dinner was? Hyosung acted like someone was backing him whenever he caused trouble. Could it be Seung-yeon? Ina believes that Hyosung thoughtlessly posted comments on Fatter while he was just doing anything to show off himself to get people's attention. Beastar Season 4 recorded the highest ratings ever, with more people interested in the show after this incident. The broadcaster will somehow resume Beastars if this popularity remains. I ate a thing called Weetabix. It's like wheat. It's I don't know, but it was yummy. But I made too much. I used 3. I should have used 2, maybe even 1.5. And I mixed it with banana and put it and banana and peanut butter, and a little bit of sugar. Because I don't think I put enough peanut butter. I didn't want to put too much though. But I didn't put a lot. It was just like a tinkling of sugar. And it was pretty good. And it actually... Weetabix might become a comfort food of mine. Seal firmly rejected Hyosung's argument. The victim's violence was verified by the staff. And Seung-yeon is provoking not only Hyosung but every contestant. During the team mission, Hyosung irritated by calling her fake. Blah, blah. Okay, we already read this stuff. Let's do a quick save. Someone's dying. Someone is for sure dying. Right? Like, there's no way someone's not dying here. Dude, my sanity is fucked.
혜성이 저러는 거
Hyosung is not
순위
doing that
때문만은
only
아닐
because
거야.
of the ranking.
지휘불은 그
That's
타령인데
all he's saying though.
생각 깊은
He's
놈은
a shallow
아니지만
fellow, but
주영 씨
Ju-young is
말도
right.
맞아요. 피디님 돌아가신
Seung-yeon's
일도
death could be another
이유긴
reason.
하겠죠.
그래
Yes,
분명히.
clearly. Ina tugged at Dong-yeon's sleeve.
뭐야?
What
나만
is this?
눈치 없는 사람이야?
I feel like an idiot.
쫓아다녔다는 거
What
말고
else is there besides
또
the
뭐
fact
있어?
that he followed her around? Seung-yeon's death clearly contributed to the madness of Hae-sung. Do-young decided to elaborate why he thought so.
아까 얘기에서도 나왔어.
I mentioned earlier,
짐작 가는
I
이유는
think what do I think? Oh, I hope so.
혜성이
Hyesung
문제
relied on
터질
Sung-young
때마다
whenever things were
피디님을 묻는
unfavorable to
구석으로
him.
여겼으니까 전과 터지고부터
Although it didn't seem
안
to work
먹혔던 것
after his
같죠.
criminal record had been revealed,
중독껏 해야
there's
실드
only so much
쳐주죠.
Sung-young could cover for him.
어쨌든 혜성이는
Whatsoever,
피디님한테 의지했던
he
것
seemed to have
같아.
relied on Sung-young.
그랬던 게
But as we've
아까 돈
seen,
앞에서 끝나버려.
she's gone now.
혜성이
Hyesung looked
페이터의
rather
처음 글
relaxed after
속은
writing his
조금
first post
누그러지는
on
것 같았잖아.
Fatter.
엄청 구박받아서
Isn't that
그런 거
because we
아니야?
lashed out at him?
다시 격앙되기
When
시작한
do you
게
think he started
언제라고
acting up
생각해?
again?
어...
We
피디님
found
발견하고 난
Sung-young's
다음에.
body,
PD님을
and
사칭한 S
Sung-young
승연이
made
나타났지.
and S Sung-young made an appearance.
그때부터야.
That's when Hyesung went nuts.
말하자면
In other words,
혜성이가
I
피디님을
think it's true that I relied on
피디님도
Sung-young
혜성이를
and she had been
예뻐한
in
건
his favor.
어느 피디님 시신을
When he found
발견했을
out
때
about Sung-young's death,
큰
he
충격을
must have been
받았겠지.
enormously distressed.
그래서 S
That's why he
승연한테
got so
제대로
mad at
뚜껑이
S
열린
Sung-young.
거다.
Hyesung was clearly favored by Sung-young. He grew unstable after discovering her body and went mad as an anonymous account called S Sung-young began to write posts. A shadow appeared from the other side of the stage. They all turned towards it.
저요.
It's me.
혜성이는
What about Hyesung?
미안해.
I'm sorry. Just as you
보시다시피
see, I failed. Gyu-hyuk came back alone after speaking to Hyesung. He seemed to fail to persuade him.
이 인간
Is this punk really
진짜
gonna interview
1대1로 다
every one
만날
of us?
작정인가? 분장실에 계속
It's
머무는 건
dangerous to stay
위험한데.
in the dressing room.
역시
We should
상대를 안 하는 게
ignore him.
낫겠어요.
억지로 끌고 나오는
Maybe
게
we should
맞을지도.
drag him out of there.
분장실 문
He locked himself in the dressing
잠그고
room.
기다리던데.
그랬지.
Right.
밀고
Can't we
들어가기도
force
한다.
ourselves in? Do-yeon sighed and lowered his head. Huh?
언니 왜?
Ju-young, what?
혜성이
Hyesung,
또 글 올렸어.
there's another post. The contestant in the last place will be dropped. Do what you want to do. Easier said than done in front of the computer. Bring it on. The group fell silent. Ina barely managed to open her mouth.
얘
What is he thinking?
내가 간 게
Maybe I've agitated him
혜성이를 더
more by
자극한
going
걸지도
there.
몰라.
그보단
No,
S
he's rather
승연이랑
worked up while
치고받으면서
quarreling
더
with S
심해진 거야.
Sung-young. After a short silence, Ina came forward.
내가
I've got to
쟤랑
talk to
얘기 좀
him.
해야겠어.
혼자요?
By yourself?
위험한데.
It's dangerous.
다 혼자
Do-yeon
갔잖아.
and Gyu-hyuk
이제
went
와서
alone.
몰려가면
If we
문이나
go in a group,
열어주겠냐?
he won't open the door.
그래도
But still,
문 부수게?
you're gonna ram the
벽
door?
무너지면
If the wall
몰살이야.
collapses, we're all done for. Hearing Ina's remark, Seal hunched up his shoulders.
혜성이
He's
흥분한 상태야.
obviously agitated. It's
지금
not
가는 건
wise to
좋은
go right
선택이
now.
아니야.
좋고 나쁘고
Wise or
간에
not, I
할
have to
얘기가
talk to
있어서
him
그래.
about something.
설득해 보려고?
Are you gonna persuade him?
말해보다 안 되면
If talking
조인트
doesn't
까고
work,
머리채
I'll kick him in
잡아야지.
the ass and drag him out by his hair. No violence, only talking. You will lose if you lose your temper.
흥분하면
You
지는
lose
거야.
if you lose your temper.
할 말 있으면
Say whatever you'd like,
어디까지나
but no
말로 해.
violence.
설마 내가
Did you
정말
really think I was
패겠냐?
gonna beat him up?
어쨌든
We can't leave him in
저대로는
there,
못
though.
둬.
We have to get him out
어떻게든
somehow.
끄집어내.
다 숨어 있다가
We could ambush
덮쳐서
him
끌고 나오는
and drag him
방법은요?
out. Hey,
간다니까.
I said I'm going
좀
alone.
내버려 둬.
Leave me alone. Ina stormed out, but briefly paused.
안 된다 싶으면
I'll just leave him
컴백할게.
alone if things don't work out.
따라오지 마.
So don't follow me.
정말 괜찮겠어?
Are you sure?
괜찮다고
I'm
하기도
getting tired
슬슬
of saying I'll be
지치거든.
okay. She looked determined. They couldn't hold her back anymore. They could only watch as she disappeared to the other side of the stage. Looking at the door for some time, Do-yeon suddenly sensed someone's presence.
진짜 괜찮을까요?
Do you think she'll be alright?
저렇게까지 나오니
She was adamant about it.
대체 서혜성이
What on earth
페이토에
did
뭐라고
Hyesung write on
해놨는데요?
Fatter?
넌
Oh, you
페이터
have
볼
no way of
방법이
accessing
없었지?
Fatter.
네.
No, I'm
속
so
터져
frustrated.
죽겠어요.
Do-young opened his watch and showed him Hyo-sung's post. How exciting.
익사이팅하네, 진짜.
Seal raised his head and let out a deep sigh. There was a brief silence. Finally, Seal moved toward Do-young again.
다른 건
Anything
뭐 없어요?
else?
다른 거?
Huh? Seal looked very frustrated. He opened Fatter again to check other issues. Any useful information? Let's see here. The surprising announcement is about voluntary resignation. Then it's Sung-young's victory. Hyo-sung's haters think that Hyo-sung's so-called important announcement is resignation. The contestant in the last place, Hyo-sung posted another provocative comment on Fatter, but it wasn't his important announcement. I'm shocked to see you on TV. I really didn't expect this. I said you should never show up again to me. Seeing how things are going now, I can't help but write a post. Time flies, right? Screw you. You're now on TV as a musician. I guess you want to use popularity to restart your life, but I won't let you do that. Don't you remember that date when you threw a chair during the fight with XXX and OOO? You forgot what happened? Can't remember the meeting held by the school violence committee? You want to get dragged again? Want a real battle between you and me? Just remember the results will always be the same no matter how hard you try. You know that already. Hyo-sung's fans want to insist the violence scandal was fake, but since there are more than one victim, they won't succeed. A number of people disclosed that Hyo-sung also beat them up in the past, just like he did that one victim. Hyo-sung's school violence was disclosed right after the top 10 was announced. Is there anyone who doesn't believe that it wasn't pre-planned? Hyo-sung's fan claimed that his school violence issues is nothing more than a malicious rumor. Yeah.
서혜성이
Like he did something outrageous again, or...
그렇지는 않아.
Not really, as
지금
of now.
페이퍼에는
Hyo-sung's fans claim that his school violence issue is nothing more than a malicious rumor to lower his ranking or kick him out of the audition. A number of people disclosed that Hyo-sung also beat them up in the past, just like he had done to the first victim. Hyo-sung posted another provocative comment on Fatter, but it wasn't about his important announcement. Hyo-sung's haters think that Hyo-sung's so-called important announcement meant voluntary resignation under pressure from Sung-young.
혜성이 팬들이 폭행
I think
얘기를
Sung's
루머라고
fans regard the
주장하는 것
history
같다.
of school violence simply as a rumor.
신뢰가
They're
넘치네요.
just full of trust, huh?
나중에 얼마나
They'll be so
상심하려고.
disappointed later.
참
How
좋겠어요.
nice. He doesn't even have to
알아서들
explain
좋은 쪽으로
himself.
해석해주니.
Seal put his hand around his waist and pouted his lips. After the talk, some time had passed.
설마?
Could this be? An ominous air had surrounded the area.
조심해!
It's shaking. Watch out. The intense tremor quickly faded out.
누나,
You okay,
괜찮아요?
Jung?
무사해.
I'm fine.
톰,
The time
점점
between tremors
짧아지는 것
is shorter
같은데?
each time.
구조대도
The
들어오고
rescue team
있죠.
is making its way in too.
최대한 좋은
Let's
쪽만
try to stay
생각하면.
positive.
중앙복도
The central corridor
괜찮겠죠?
should be fine, right?
내가 가 있던 때
It's
정도
probably
아닐까?
the same as when I was there.
이나 씨 무사한지
I need to go see if
보러
Ina's
가야겠어요.
okay. Sale ran off immediately.
세일아!
Sale. Someone grabbed Do-young's arm.
도윤아,
Do-young. Yu-hyuk stood right next to him.
영희 누나랑
You
같이
should
있는 게
stay with
좋겠어.
Yu-young.
어?
Huh? That bitch losing it. Ju-young was there catching her breath with her face all pale.
누나,
You okay,
괜찮아요?
Ju-young? I can control this. Leave me alone
버틸만은
for
해.
just a minute.
잠시만. 이대로 놔둬.
일단
Let's wait and see
지켜보자.
what happens. Fine.
알겠어.
Do-young suddenly looked at Yu-hyuk with bated breath.
혜성이하고는
By the way,
무슨
what did
일 있어?
Hye-sung say to you? You haven't
들어보질
told me yet.
오자마자
Yeah, things began to
많은
happen
일들이
as soon as I got back. Yu-hyuk began his story with a bitter smile on his face. Someone's dying, like for sure, right? Hee-sung keeps talking nonsense. Are you okay? I'm worried too. The fight has attracted more attention. He decided to write more straightforwardly. I felt relieved that no one was hurt, but I don't know what's happening to people including Sung-young. Hee-sung shouldn't respond to a troll. I've been watching him from the preliminaries. I was looking forward to his performance as a soloist, but why did it end up like this? I know. Rasky was the priority. Hee-sung was only making things worse at the moment. Even his memories of the preliminaries when he had distinguished himself from the others seemed vague. Would he be able to get back on stage when everything was finally settled? From the start of the preliminaries, he alone received most of the judges' attention and praise. He thought that was enough of fodder for now. How does it feel to lose Sung-young, who's backing you now? You've got no one helping you. You should have tried your best to impress your fans, not the judges. Refute smoothly. I shouldn't get mad. Do-young decided to point it out for him in a calm manner. I could make it this far thanks to my fans. It's only because the staff allowed you too much screen time. You didn't earn them with your skills, lol. You've secured your portion by whining and complaining and protesting. You call that skill? If things don't work out, you always complain and threaten to leave in order to seek attention. You're free to think in whatever way, but... Do-young tried to suppress the uncomfortable feeling. He decided to check for new mentions later. Maybe I shouldn't respond to everything. My sanity is going down. I really wondered what he's up to. What did he say to you?
그게
Oh, that's... The scholarship issue, the one mentioned by S. Sung-young, he brought it up again. What can he do with that?
결국
He'll agree on fatter as if it were true. That's ridiculous. I didn't know what to say.
그건
That's simply agreeing with S. Sung-young. Yu-hyuk shook his head bitterly. I should have just told him that I would drop out.
그런...
You know that's not that easy. Each of us had a reason to join B-Stars.
솔직히
I came to B-Stars because I was curious. Before I gave up on music, I wanted to stand before the crowd without telling them about my dad and hear what they had to say about me. So was it like a blind test? But the result was far too good.
몰랐어.
I didn't know I would get this far. Yu-hyuk scratched his chin.
그리고
When I first joined the show, I didn't think they would mention my family.
그랬지.
There were lots of viral news articles. At first, I thought you were eager to talk about your father.
그럴 거야.
I don't blame you. Even back then, I was thinking about dropping out of the audition. He once thought of quitting music. Okay. But I didn't. And ended up being stuck in here. According to Yu-hyuk, Hye-sung talked about his legal receipt of a scholarship. According to Gyu-hyuk, Hyosung talked about his illegal receipt of a scholarship and his father's death. He threatened to disclose them if he refuses to quit the audition.
뭐랄까.
Hyosung didn't say anything special,
그랬었는데.
although he pretended to know something important. He always followed Sung-young around, but he was just one of the contestants. He didn't even get much information.
그래서
So what did you say to him?
아,
I said the ranking after the collapse doesn't mean anything. That we should go back to the stage and wait for the rescue team. He surely wouldn't listen to that. Yeah, you know the result. He tried to persuade him, okay. When I went in, I was wondering what he would say to me. I didn't know he would be repeating what Sung-young said. To Hyosung's mention of Gyu-hyuk's scholarship. Weren't you upset? Weren't you hurt? For suddenly bringing up that topic.
혹시
Weren't you hurt when he brought it up again?
솔직히
To be honest, the scholarship issue won't give me much damage. The fact that I feel ashamed of that incident is another story. Feeling awkward, Do-young scratched the back of his head. So the conclusion is that Hyosung guessed wrong again.
그래.
Yeah, what he's doing now is bluffing. Gyu-hyuk sighed deeply. He also talked about my father's accident. About his accident? It was around the time of a fundraiser. He had a heart attack while driving. The money and honor meant nothing before fate. Oh shit. So what can Hyosung add to that story?
그건
He asked me if that was really an accident. He was insinuating that I might have had something to do with his death. That's more shocking than the scholarship issue. I felt the opposite. He went too far on my father's death.
대체
It's like he's writing a fiction.
괜찮아.
It's because he didn't know anything about it. I was okay with it. It was like he wanted to believe it. I felt pity seeing how desperate he was. But if he continues to do that, other people might take it differently. Interesting. So he's a lying piece of shit. Gyu-hyuk tried to persuade Hyosung to give up and go back to the stage with him to wait for rescue. He argued that ranking after the collapse won't count, but didn't succeed.
그런데
Something bothered me while I was talking to him.
어?
Like what?
그게
He kept checking fatter even when he was talking to me.
그거야.
That's nothing new. He looked more restless. He said it was almost time. Time? What time? The time Sung-young mentioned before.
어.
About the one in last place being... Gyu-hyuk quietly nodded. He continued with one hand under his chin.
뭐랄까.
He regarded all of Sung-young's comments as nonsense, but he wasn't free from them. I wish he'd be more honest with us.
도인아,
But I thought he was being frank with you, Do-young. Hyosung's attitude toward Do-young, when compared to the others, it was certainly different. Yeah.
그랬지.
Yeah, compared to other people. Ooh,
그럴 거야.
I see. Just as I saw it. Although I'm not sure why. You didn't know, huh? You're a great listener. I thought Masquerade held fast because of that.
그럼
That's new to me. Thank God!
어쩌면
I guess nobody said it aloud. Feeling awkward, Gyu-hyuk fiddled with his hair. Aren't you curious about why I wasn't shaken when he talked about my father's accident? I am, to be honest. I would have thought of it as an insult towards your father. And I didn't want to pry on it.
아,
That sounds like you. Gyu-hyuk paused momentarily. He seemed to be pondering on whether to tell Do-young or not.
솔직히
To be honest, my uncle's family, myself included, don't know much about my father. What do you mean?
결국
He cut ties with the family as soon as he became an adult. The family was strictly against the music, and they didn't allow any jokers in the family. My father severed ties with them. We'll all know about his days of anonymity. It wasn't much different even back then. Tough business, huh?
그러면
But why didn't you know much about him?
그건
He always wanted to live a free life. Free from everything, including all of his family. He wanted a life free from anything cumbersome so nothing would hold him
어쩌면-
back. Maybe he never got to grow up throughout his entire life. Are you saying his musical achievements had nothing to do with his personality?
어?
Did I sound negative? Take half of what I said as a compliment. Understand it as a typical characteristic of artistic people.
그랬지.
That's how I was able to accept him for who he was. Whatever he found cumbersome, he treated as if he didn't see it.
나도
I was clearly something cumbersome to him. Oh.
그러니까
So I have no choice but to say I don't know much about him. Even if someone speaks nonsense about his life or death, well, it just sounds like a stranger's story. Oh. Let's see. Hyusung didn't seem to know any significant secrets about the others, but Hyusung knew was in a threat. Hyusung began to grow anxious as the time Sung Young predicted for whoever was in last place drew near. He's gonna fucking die, ain't he? I'm smelling it. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. He finished his story, but the gloomy feeling still lingered in the air.
얘기에
We weren't getting anywhere with our
빙빙 돌기만 한
conversation.
거야.
이러면 누구라도
Then it would be the same
마찬가지겠어.
for everyone.
다급하게 구는 건
He seems the one who's
흑성일주니까.
desperate. He continued to act out of desperation. They must think of something. Maybe they should force him out at any cost.
형,
Hyuk,
내 얘기 좀 들어봐.
listen to me.
혜성이
Let's just drag
그만
him out.
끌고라도 나오자.
Suggest to drag out Hyusung out if what?
걔 상태
He looked quite unstable.
아무래도 불안해. S 승연
He's getting
말에도
swayed by
점점 더
Sung Young's
휘둘리고 있잖아.
remarks. Hyuk nodded after looking at Do-young for a moment.
점점 더
He's growing
초조해하고
restless.
있지.
Let's try somehow.
어떻게든 해보자.
이대로는 위험에
If this
방치하는 거랑
continues, it would be
마찬가지야.
like leaving him in danger.
좋아.
Hyuk, let's
가보자.
go. Driven into a corner, Hyusung is just repeating everything everybody says. Do-young walked toward where Ju-young
누나,
was. Ju-young,
아무래도
I
혜성이-
think Hyusung should... Uh-oh. Ju-young was not there with them.
없어?
Where is she?
언제?
When did she leave?
우리 얘기하는
I think
사이였나
she
봐.
went somewhere while we were talking. They moved hurriedly. They frantically looked around, but Ju-young wasn't there.
안에 가볼게.
I'll check
넌 전화
inside.
좀 해봐.
You call her on the phone.
잠깐만.
Wait,
혼자 가지
don't go
마.
alone. Do-young stalked Hyuk while he was making the call.
복도 쪽으로 간 건가?
Did she go to the corridor?
진짜
Shoot,
안
it's
터져.
not working. While they were trying to work the phone, Fatter opens. Next contestant is Do-young. Do-young, why don't you just give up?
미친
What?
소리 찍고.
Wait. Next contestant is Do-young. Do-young, why don't you just give up? You saw what happened to Hyusung. You know how it will end. That's crazy. Do-young gritted his teeth and attempted to make the call again.
둘이 뭐해?
What are you two doing?
누나,
Do-young,
어디
where have
갔었던
you
거예요?
been?
미안해.
I'm sorry.
깜짝
I was worried about you.
놀랐다고요.
과호흡이
I
왔어.
hyperventilated. It was severe
이번엔
this
정말
time.
세게 왔.
그래도
But
갑자기
if you just
사라지면
disappear like that,
말할 새도
I didn't have time to
없었어.
tell you.
무사했으면 됐지.
She's okay, and that's what matters.
놓치고 있던 넌
Why weren't you paying
뭐했냐?
attention?
잠깐.
Wait, what about
혜성이는?
Hyusung? Ina looked worried.
아, 그게
There was a problem.
문제?
Problem? Y'all were gone for a really long time for you to tell me that there's a problem.
어떤?
What kind of? The two asked blankly.
서혜성
Hyusung isn't there.
저게 없.
So it took you that long to realize he wasn't in the fucking room? Why the fuck didn't you come back immediately? What? Wait. Excuse me, what? The sweat running down Do-young's back turned cold.
전화.
Have you tried
전화는
calling?
해봤어?
화딱지나서
I was too
갔는데
upset
그럴
to think
정신이
about calling
어딨냐?
him. Ju-young shook her head after failing to make the call.
신호는 가.
It's ringing, but
안
he's
받을
not
뿐이지.
answering the phone.
같이 가봐요.
I'll go with
데려올
you.
생각이었어.
I was gonna bring him here.
끌고라도
We should
나와야겠어.
drag him out of there.
간 사람들이 못
If they didn't
봤다면
see him, where is
곧
he?
복도 쪽에 없을
He
수가
can't be in the
없어.
corridor.
갈 수
There are
있는데
only so
정해져
many
있다고.
places he can go.
분장실
I'll
가면서
check the
복도
central
확인하고
corridor on the way to the
없으면
dressing room.
스텝복도
If he's not
화장실까지
there,
보면
I'll
돼.
check the staff corridor and the restrooms.
뭐
Well, okay.
좋아.
I came out because something didn't feel
찝찝해서
right, but
나왔지만
I need to check
다시
again.
봐.
이나 씨.
Ina.
그래.
Well, we'll
강제로라도
we'll use
데려오는 거야.
force to bring him back this time.
바로 가죠.
Let's go right now. But how are you there for so fucking long? Me and this dude had a whole fucking conversation. And you guys were already gone for that fucking long, and it took you that long to realize he wasn't fucking there in the room? Nah. Fuck out of here. Something is suspicious. Yu-hyuk also took a step forward after locking eyes with Du-young.
출연자의 문제
I'll get in trouble
생기면
if a contestant
저도 곤란하긴
disappears.
해요.
Shut the fuck up, your mouth.
좋아.
Okay,
이동하죠.
let's move. Nah, I don't trust that bitch. I think he's a fucking murderer. He killed him. That boy's dead. That boy's dead. The sound of footsteps echoed around in the dark corridor.
여긴 확실히 없어.
He's not here. Okay, here.
분장실 다시 가볼게.
Let me try the dressing room
어디
again.
간 건지.
Where the heck is he?
저도 같이 가요.
I'll go with you.
난 스텝 복도를 볼게.
I'll check the staff corridor.
저랑 가요.
Take me
도윤이 넌?
with you. Do-young, what about you? After scanning the corridor, Do-young's eyes were fixed on something.
화장실을 볼게.
I'll check the restroom.
혼자?
By yourself?
규혁아,
규혁,
그럼 넌
Why
도윤이랑
don't you go with Do-young?
아니야.
No,
형은
you should
누나랑
stay with
다녀.
Do-young. Yu-hyuk's gaze wandered in between Do-young and Do-young.
알겠어.
Okay, be careful.
조심해.
They scattered to head toward their assigned area. Oh, he's fucking dead in there. He's dead in there. My sanity's dropping like balls.
혜성아, 있어?
Hey Song, you there? Do-young waited, but no one answered. He slowly entered the restroom. He dead. Yup. Yup. He's dead in the toilet!
혜성아, 정신 차려!
He fucking dead. Haesung, wake up. Do-young hurriedly lifted Haesung into his arms. He's not breathing. He felt something sticky on his hand. Blood. His hand was soaked with blood. Yep, there it goes. Do-young's legs gave way and Haesung dropped face down on the floor. Ju-young came running. She moved her lips to scream, but no sound came out of her mouth. Hyesung, what happened to him?
어떻게 된 거야?
You killed him.
뭐예요?
What is that? No way. Yu-hyuk rushed in and held Hyesung's wrist.
맥박 뛰어?
Can you feel a pulse?
빨리 말해봐.
Come on,
뭔가
tell me you
잡히냐고.
feel something. Yu-hyuk slowly shook his head. He's dead? Huh? Do-young stared at Ina vacantly.
야,
Look,
지금
right now on Fatter,
페이터에
there's a post
그래.
on Fatter. Hyesung eliminated. You won't be able to see Hyesung ever from now on. Next target is Do-young. How much time should I allow him?
정말인 거야? 최하위는 죽는다.
So it's true that the one in last place would die. My sanity broke! My sanity broke! Oh, he fully trusts me! Yay! Can I get a hug? I got a severe sanity level. Challenge, loss of will acquired. Some time had passed in the state of despondency. Some checked on Hyesung's body while some just stared at the wall absent-mindedly. Some read posts on Fatter, and some just muttered to themselves. Do-young mindlessly updated his Fatter timeline. Thank you for the head pads! Madur! That's the closest I've had. Hyesung seemed to make every effort, but that wasn't enough. He's been killed. Don't be all smiley, Do-young. You're next. Hyesung is muted. Hyesung went silent. It's not like him. Anywho, why the others won't post any? Do-young uses the bot, but doesn't post anything himself either. Y'all broke your fingers or what? I'm so excited to see what'll happen in an hour. LOL, I actually like this more than the real show. Hehe. Hyesung even got some attention from blackmailing, but Do-young didn't get any? Laughing my ass off. I'd kill myself if I were him. Hey, easy on him. He's busy thinking about how to walk away this time. He pretends he's the troubleshooter, but backs off at crucial moments. That's what he does. Don't even start if you're gonna walk away. Ranking competition suddenly caught on fire. How can Do-young escape this crisis? At first, I felt fear, and gradually another feeling came. It was rage.
이게 장난으로
Do you
보여?
think this is a joke? His rage began to boil up as soon as he recognized it. The parched lip cracked, soon smeared with blood. Do-young discovered he was about to upload a post on Fatter. His fingertips trembled. You acted so selfishly. You deserved it. You're not hurt? You're safe now. If you're okay, please leave a comment. His post was now up on the timeline. Well, show's over. There are actual people here. There are actual people waiting to be rescued under here. Is everything that's happening here just a show to you all? He is right. We can say we love or hate a certain contestant, but in this situation, they're dying now. That's too much. You're safe and sound. So Ina's okay? Ina's okay? Ina's okay? Why make a fuss when everyone else is staying quiet? LOL, you feeling guilty? Scared? I'm sure something happened there. LOL. Seung-young is running wild, so if you want to blame someone, do so on Seung-young. Leave others alone. Trying to act cool is kind of an illness. That makes me pissed off. I didn't instigate as Seung-young and cheer for someone's death. Why do I hear such bullshit? The post was shared all over, spreading at the speed of light. The public reaction to his post is enormous. Say something more? It's not auto-posted, right? Is he free enough to check Fatter? He saw all comments but stayed silent, which makes me mad. You must be really scared, Do-young, but I told you to reveal the truth in order to raise your ranking, not gather unnecessary attention. You're always acting like that. You think you're the best in the world. I had much difficulty producing you. He posted something again. Just go away. So Hyesung is okay? He's okay? Is he okay? I don't want to know about you. Just tell me what happened to Hyesung. What happened to Hyesung? Tell me now. He only answered the easy questions and disappeared. Is he seeing all these comments now? Considering how he posted comments so far, he must be monitoring them regularly. Hiding in this situation, great personality. A betrayer won't be changed easily. He is way off the mark. The broadcasting station doesn't pay him for nothing. It's because his fans contributed it to higher ratings, but he seems to think otherwise. So he seems to antagonize his own fans. Let's see how far you can go. As Seung-young created a new account, who is it? Do-young and Hyesung lied so much to get attention, I have no clue. What will happen if the attacker is actually there? Seeing him throw a fit on Fatter, I don't think the situation there is urgent. I understand Do-young is relaxing now, but other members should watch out for him. He can betray them anytime, lol. Shut up, Jungle Penguin! Stop fighting Do-young now. He must be in tears. Look at the number of shares on Do-young's comments. He's even topping the trending chart now. I'm guessing he's taking advantage of Hyesung to raise his ranking. Rage and shock penetrated through his heart. Okay. Do-young closed his bloodshot eyes. Do-young approached him. Her face was pale.
도윤아,
Do-young, are you okay?
아니요.
No, I don't know.
저랑 규혁이 형이
Yoo-hyuk and I did
조금
examine his body,
조사해 다른 분들은
since the others weren't
그럴
really
만한
up to the
상태
task.
아닌
Seal carefully chose his words.
봤더니 어땠는데?
Why am I being
어떻게 저런
bugged?
건데?
For why? So what did you find? How did it happen? That's valid. That's valid.
달랐어요.
Haesung's case is different
서혜성은 신피디님
from
때랑요.
Sung Young's.
뒤에서 한
A
방,
wound on the back and
옆에서 한
another
방.
on the side,
다
both on his
머리였어요.
head.
이건
This is no accident.
사고가 아니에요. 누군가한테
He was clearly attacked
당한
by
거예요.
someone. Do-young got goosebumps on his back
S 승현이야?
by S. Sung-young.
그건 몰라요.
We don't know who did it yet.
아닐 리가
It
없잖아.
must be.
S
If
승현이
it
한 게
wasn't S.
아니면
Sung-young, everyone stared at Do-young.
우리 중에 있다는
It's
거야?
gotta be one of us.
그럴
Come
타이밍도
on.
방법도
None of us had the
없는데.
time or chance to do
맞잖아.
that. Do-young covered his face with both hands. He didn't even have time to collect his senses.
한도윤,
Do-young, did
너
you write something on
페이터에
Fatter?
글 써.
서혜성 얘기
Did you write about
쓰셨어요?
his song?
아니,
Well, because
다들
people are
아무렇게
busy
떠들고
bullshitting
있어서.
on Fatter.
사람
A man
죽었는데
died, and you found
페이터
time to play with
뚜덕거릴
Fatter?
정신이 있어 너?
Wow. The rest of the group turned on their watches with incredulous looks on their faces.
반응이
Huge reaction from the
꽤 커.
community. Not the judgments.
여태까지 제대로
This is the
쓴 적
first time he wrote a
없었으니까.
proper post.
지금 페이터
We have
잡고
no
있을
time to
상황은
spend on Fatter
아닌데요.
right now. Suck my ass!
진짜
Y'all
비상사태예요.
ain't scared
대체 어떻게
because
된 건지.
y'all not the next one to potentially die. I'm the next one to potentially die. So I have every right to be a little frightened, to be a little frazzled, to be a little discombobulated. Fuck out of here. It's an emergency. What on earth is going on? After looking at her watch for some time, Ina slowly raised her head.
S 승현,
S. Sung Young might not be some
그냥
dork.
찢.
아무렇게나 한
If you think
말이라고
about the timing of
생각하기엔
their post, they posted a
거의
comment
발견과
nearly at the
동시에 글을
same
올렸어.
time we found Hye Sung Young.
아까
Or
우리 이 안을 다
해성.
뒤져봤잖아.
we looked everywhere in here earlier.
누가 들어오고
There
나갈
wasn't a
만한 길 같은
passage
건
for someone to
없었어.
use from outside.
그렇게 외부 유입을
If we disregard the
배제해버리면
possibility of someone else getting in here,
결국
we will be the
우리만
only ones remaining in the
남아요.
end. Everyone froze at Seal's remark.
아니
Well,
적어도
I need to elaborate on this.
그게 주영 씨나 이나 씨는
Jung and Ina couldn't have
서혜성을
physically
제압하기
subdued
힘들었을
Hyesung.
거예요.
나나 규혁이 형,
So you're saying
너까지
Yujo, you,
셋이
and me are
용의자라도
the
된다는 뜻이야?
suspects?
그런 뜻은
Don't get me
아니에요.
wrong.
저 서혜성이랑
You will
사이
know I
안
was
좋은
on
건
good terms with
다들
Hyesung.
아시겠지만 제일 만만한
And I
게
might be an
스텝이라고
easy
해도
target since I'm just a staff
그게-
member, but
지금 말하고 싶은 게 뭐야?
what's your point?
혹시라도
My
절
point is that
의심하지
you shouldn't
마시라는
suspect
얘기예요.
me. Seriously.
진지하게.
Fuck off, dude. Seo clenched onto the strap of his messenger bag.
분장실
You guys were
오락가락하면서
alone when you made the trip to
빈타임들이
the dressing
있었잖아.
room.
스텝이라는
There's no
이유만으로
reason for us to
몰아갈
corner
일은
you
없어.
just because you're a staff member.
그래요.
Right. He stared at the rest of the group with his gloomy eyes.
어쨌든
But please restrain
페이터는
yourselves from using
좀 자제해
fire.
주세요.
Fuck off, dude. You're so fucking annoying.
지금 상황
If our situation is
흘러나가면
reported
정말
as is,
엉망진창
things could get out of
돼버린다고요.
control.
구조대에
I guess we could call the rescue team.
연락해야겠지?
Ju-young averted her gaze from Hyesung's body and changed the subject.
사상자가
We
나온
have to
사실은
inform them that there's been a casualty.
알려야지.
제가
I'll make a
연락해
call.
볼게요.
Moreover, the phone wasn't working either. Ju-young took a step toward the corridor.
일단 복도로
Let's go to
나가자.
the corridor. Try
거기서
again when we
다시
get
해봐.
there. Yu-hyuk hung up the phone and turned around.
주변이
It
시끄러웠어.
was noisy. There
사람이
must be a lot
몰렸나
of
봐.
people gathered around.
구경
They think
났나.
this is some kind of
방해만
entertainment.
되는데.
Let's just get in the way.
구조대에선
What did
뭐래?
the rescue team say?
별다른 말은
Nothing
없었어.
much.
일단
Told us to
복도에서
move out of the corridor
무대로
and stay
빠져나와
on the
있으래.
stage.
큰 도움은
That's
안
not
되는
very
얘기네.
helpful. Ju-young blurted out quietly. Ina tapped the watch on her wrist.
여기 참
There's a lot of
서혜성
talk
얘기
on
많더라.
Hyesung.
S 승현이랑
It's
싸우다
because he stopped
갑자기
posting
글이
comments at the
끊겼으니까.
peak of the online argument with S. Sung-young.
누가 봐도
It's obvious
우리가
that
피해자
we're the
아니야?
victims, isn't it?
대체 왜
Why are
계속
people mocking
욕하고
and
비꼬는
blaming us?
바깥에선
Because
여기
they don't know
상황을 알 수가
exactly what's going on in
없어서겠지.
here. Ju-young opened fatter after listening to them for some time. There's someone who went to the accident site. The site's cordoned off with police lines and tons of fire trucks. Ambulances and heavy machineries arrived. I'm a bit scared. It's a miracle that people managed to escape from the collapse. But there's nothing I can do to help out here. If I show them S. Sung Young's post, will they believe that someone died inside? I told the police here about S. Sung Young's post, but they just ignored me. They said that they're investigating the accident, so wait for results. If nothing happened, that's fine, but if they got something to tell, why don't they? And broadcasting vehicles are here too. They're talking with people from broadcasting stations.
뭐라고들 해요?
What are they saying?
누가 폴리스
Someone approached
라인까지
the police
와서
outside and asked them
여기
about the
상황을
situation in
물어봤나
here.
봐.
나
Why
참
don't they just wait and watch the
뉴스나 기다릴
news?
것이지.
1 hour has passed since Sung wrote the comment. I guess there's a slight chance. He's posting comments on Fatter, so his smartwatch seems to be working fine. Considering the rapid proliferation of S. Sung Young's posts, Hee-sung should act by now, but he's remaining silent. What happened to Hee-sung? Do-young isn't posting any comments since then. Considering they take no action for the controversial vote, I guess they have no capacity to respond to it. They seem to postpone the announcement until the rescue operation ends, but they can't stop media reports. Soon, one of the media will expose the truth.
난 더 못 보겠어.
I can't read the post anymore.
지금
Just now,
방금 뉴스 떴어요.
there was a news release about
혜성
Hee-sung.
얘기를.
More casualties from the... thank you for the hydrate, my love. More casualties from the Barry Stars accident site. Breaking news. Did you see the news 10 minutes ago? Casualties. He really is dead. Even after the accident, they were trying to resume the show and popularity vote, leading to this disaster. That must be an accident, right? S. Sung Young really killed him? Do you see what's going on around here right now? Do-young is next. His response is weaker than I thought. I guess he's still not realizing what's going to happen to him. Please show your support to Do-young. A lot of tips are coming in. Thank you. Swear at Do-young, not me, please. Having fun? This is not a TV show. What the heck are you doing right now? Everyone must be feeling frustrated since no one is able to check what's real or not. Those who might not know about the answer are just busy talking about themselves. Phew. Sung-young's been blocked. Haha. Hee-sung's fast got so pissed off that they started ratting, laughing my ass off. If Sung-young is the attacker, what's the point of blocking Fatter? Blocking them doesn't mean they're going to disappear out of this world, you dimwits, lol. Hey, close Fatter and get your bums out there. Thing with hydrate. We need to investigate Do-young. Without Hee-sung, all contestants will make the next round automatically. Think of the hydrate and the stretch. Playing this game always takes so fucking long. But Do-young the betrayer may have conspired with Sung-young. I didn't think that way. It's not impossible.
속보 기사야.
It's breaking news.
현장에서
It must have been
뻗치게 하다
written by a
했나
reporter who
보네요.
was camping around the
기자가
site.
구조대에서
The rescue teams
새어나갔겠죠.
must have leaked it.
S 승연이
Some are
맞았다는
saying
얘기도 있어.
Sung-young was right.
진짜
You really think there's somewhere
여기
in here?
어딘가 있는 건가? 일단 무대로
Let's
가자.
head to the stage right now.
여기서
We need to
당장
get out of here
벗어나야겠어.
immediately.
그래.
Yeah, let's
자,
move.
우선 머리 조심하면서.
Watch your head. This
이쪽으로.
way. This game always takes so fucking long to get like from save to save. That's why whenever I play this one, it ends up being like 2 hours for stream. Because it says autosave, but...
기억이 상태 더 나빠진 것 같지?
This area looks more dangerous than before.
아직은
It should be
괜찮아.
okay for a while, although I'm
어떻게
not sure
될진
how long it
몰라도.
will last.
주변을 잘 확인해.
Watch your surroundings.
뭔가
Something might
떨어질 수도
fall.
있으니까.
안에 터지면
We should be
이제
alright as long as we
괜찮겠지?
stick together, right?
그래. 별일
Yeah,
없을 거야.
we should be fine. Jung answered her own question while wrapping her arms around herself. A depressing mood lingered. I have to pee so fucking bad. Y'all have been making me hydrate this entire stream like crazy. Do-young lowered his head and tried not to think about anything. The stage had collapsed. They had found Sung-young dead. The popularity voting was still running despite this mess. Sung-young appeared out of nowhere, insulting the group and announcing the murder of the last place contestant. Hee-sung began to threaten other contestants to drop out. Then, he was found dead. Sung-young's threat to murder whoever was in last place. Hee-sung was clearly attacked by someone. Did it matter? Do-young couldn't even keep his own sanity. He had no desire to delve into thoughts or to solve anything anymore.
대체 왜 이런
Why is
일이
this
일어난 거야?
happening? Only thing left for me to do is to give up and just wait for time to pass. He just needed to endure. Everything will end once the rescue team arrives. Then this nightmare will disappear as well. Do-young grasps the watch with his right hand.
바깥 상황은
What's the point of checking out what's happening out there?
볼 필요 없어.
There's absolutely no
지금
need
볼
for
필요
that at the
전혀
moment.
없어.
Some time had passed. Whether it was a few minutes or a few hours, he wasn't sure. Do-young squinted and raised his head. He turned around to see who was touching him.
한도연,
Do-young.
왜?
Yeah?
얘기
There
돌아가는
are some
게
weird discussions going
좀
on.
이상해.
어떤
What
얘기?
discussions?
이거 봐봐.
Look at this. I guess all of these were manipulated by WBS. Hee-sung and Do-young are sharing the lead on the trending charts. Even the people who weren't interested in B-stars are looking up who they are now. If news reports are wrong and all of them are found alive, that would go viral. Hee-sung said that Ju-young, Ina, Gyu, Do-young, and one floor director are waiting to be rescued. Who is this floor director guy? Seeing how things turned out, I'm really glad Masquerade didn't make it to the finals. It's impossible to enter the accident site. If Sung-young is real, it must be one of the people inside. Unless they are reporters or staff members. Anyone who's visited the site today would know why it's impossible to sneak inside the collapsed building. They've literally checked everyone. All of the audience signed up in advance to watch the show, and they already confirmed that they checked the list. The floor director? The guy with the grim look? I usually laugh off conspiracies about causing intentional scandals to raise viewer ratings, but when the producer is Sang-young Shin, I can't put it past her. What's the use of prying on the floor director's personal information? I don't understand. I heard the floor director trapped in the collapse site really hated Hee-sung. There's even a conspiracy theory that the guy schemed everything. Sung-young knows so much about the contestants. If what happened to Hee-sung wasn't an accident, he could have been attacked by one of the survivors, right? The floor director looks suspicious. Looks like a betrayer, just like Do-young. He must be the dude who hushed us when we were cheering for Gyu-hyuk last time when we went to the studio. But he didn't say anything when Ina was performing on the stage, so other fans were complaining that the staff are favoring certain contestants. Seal? Ina's performance blew his mind. After she stepped down from the stage, he kept following her like a little pet. Do-young raised his head. Seal was nervously fiddling with the strap of his messenger bag.
왜 세일이가
Why are
타기
people
시켰어?
bashing Seal? Said all of a sudden.
사망자 발표하고
They released the names
생존자
of the dead
명단이랑
and
사진
survivors with
다시 나간
photos.
문제는 그게
But that's
아니야.
not the problem here. I just saw something creepy. Is that the guy, the floor director? Something scary just appeared out of nowhere. What is that?
더 있어.
There's more. He was stalking her? Damn, here it is too. I knew he had creeper vibes! I fucking knew it! These are some photos taken by my fans.
그런데 왜
But
세일이가
why is
계속
Seal there in every one of them?
알고 있었어?
You knew about this?
당연히
Why would I
몰랐으니까
bring it up
말하지.
now if I already knew about it? I fucking knew it! I'm sure it is that floor director. Ina lowered her watch.
내 생각 말해봐.
Wanna know what I think?
어떻게
What do you think?
생각하는데?
아무래도
I think I found him.
찾은 내 스토커.
The stalker who's been sending
편집을
letters
하다가.
to me. What a fucking creep! I knew it! I fucking knew it! He gave me creep vibes! He fucking gave me creep vibes. Not that I'm still voting for him when he's dead. Stop. Oh shit. Well, I guess they don't know that he's dead for real. Oh, I fucking knew he was a creep. Oh, I knew it. Ina walked towards Seal.
이나 씨.
Ina?
너 뭐야?
What are you?
네? 제가
What?
뭐요?
What do you mean?
너지?
It's you, right?
네?
What? No.
아, 저
It's no,
아니에요.
it's not me. I
제가
would never
어떻게
attack his
서해성을
song.
그거 말고
No, not that.
내 스토커!
I mean the stalker. Okay, I needed to save. I really have pee. It auto-saved. But I want to get to a discussion part, because then I can save. We'll keep going. It's fine. Seal's face turned pale. Seal gulped and took a step back.
갑자기
What's
그게
that got to
왜
do with
나와요?
me?
이 마당에
I'm suddenly your
스토커라뇨.
stalker?
그럼 이거 뭐야?
Explain this then.
보고 얘기해.
Look at the pictures. Ina thrust her watch before Seal's face.
이게 뭐지?
What is this?
뭐냐고?
What is this?
너잖아!
It's you in the photos.
저 사진
Thank you for
구석에
playing the
같이
hair gotcha,
걸렸을
dude.
뿐이잖아요.
I'm in the far corner of the photo. So what?
이게
That
스토커라는
doesn't mean
증거가
I'm your
된다고 생각하세요?
stalker.
딴 거,
Do you have
뭐
any
다른
other
증거
proof?
있어요?
왜들 그래?
What's going on,
무슨
people?
일이야?
You two,
잠깐
will you
떨어져서
step away
얘기해.
from each other?
세일이
We
얘기도
should
한번
also
들어보자.
hear Seal's explanation, shouldn't we?
그랬잖아!
You heard him. He's
증거 있냐고
demanding
빡대는
more
거.
proof. Do-young took a step back at the sharp retort. He was about to lose his sanity.
도윤아,
Do-young,
저러다
it's going
크게
to get too
싸움나겠어.
tense.
일단
We need to
진정시켜야.
calm them.
어쩔 수 없어요.
What can we do? It's
벌써
already
이렇게
out of our
되어버린 거야.
control.
저건
Those were
지나가던
photos taken by
사람들이 막
random
찍은 사진이야.
people.
한두 장도
Not
아니고
just a couple,
저렇게
but
많이 나온 건
dozens of them.
이상해.
도현이 형이라도
Do-young, you're one of the
뭐라고 말
most
좀.
reasonable people here. Say something. Do-young squinted and looked away. They've lost people. Everything, including the conversation, was important. But this could be dealt with later after they were rescued. Getting out of here as fast as possible. That was the only thing occupying Do-young's mind.
아니다, 아니다.
Will you ever
노래
stop saying no
그만하고.
to everything? I'm doing well though, dude. How are you? How have you been? It's been a while.
까봐.
Let me see what's in your
가방.
bag.
싫어요.
No. Why
제가 왜요?
should I?
떳떳하지?
If you have nothing to hide,
통
just
크게.
open it so we can get this
한번
over
까고
with.
넘어가면 돼.
Seal clenched his bag.
소지품
When we
검사할 때
examined all of our personal
서해성이 굳이
belongings,
가방
Hyusung
얘기를
said Seal's
했었지.
bag should be included.
생각해보니까
I shouldn't have covered for you
그때
then.
실드 칠 게 아니었어.
I mean, true.
혹시 알아?
Who knows if Hyusung was attacked
서해성,
because he mentioned
가방
Seal's
얘기 꺼내서
bag?
저렇게 된 건지.
What do you got in your bag? The atmosphere grew somber at the mention of Hyusung.
세일아,
Sale,
가방
let me
보여줘.
see your bag.
혜성이 말까지
They're
나왔어.
talking about Hyusung now.
확인만 한번
Let me
해보자.
just see what's in there. Yeah, let me see.
형까지
I
그러실
didn't know
줄
you would
진짜
do this to me.
몰랐네요.
Oh, you
딴
got
분들도
some. Do you all
다
agree with her?
마찬가지 생각이에요?
You hide in some shit.
어떻게든
Then I have to open
내
my
가방을
bag?
까봐야겠다고.
Yes. You were absolutely fine with us showing our pockets, everybody showing the watch, everything. But when it came to you, you were like, no, I got my privacy. I'm just a lowly staff member. I shouldn't have to. Nah. Nobody dared to answer. His eyes glared with hostility. Wow, what a joke.
그렇게
After everything I've done for you all, this is what I get?
그러게.
I know, it's all
되게
very sad,
슬프다.
isn't it?
그치? 근데
But you know what?
알아? 자초한 거야.
You brought it upon yourself. Oh shit. Oh shit. Give me the bag. Oh shit. I
안
said
된다고
no.
했잖아요.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
위험해.
This is no good. Stop him.
놔봐.
Let go.
말안
He's
듣잖아.
stubborn as hell. Just then, the bag flew open. All eyes were on the contents that spilled out of Seal's messenger bag. A tablet? It was clearly a tablet PC on the floor. You said the notebook was the only thing you had. Ina's angry shouts suddenly stopped. The photos? No. Seal hastily put his belongings back into his bag. It was you! Confess! Just stop for a second. You're only making things worse. I can't breathe. Oh my god. Ju-young groaned, clutching at her chest. Gyu-hyuk hurriedly moved Ju-young out of the way. Give up. It's all over. No, it's not. Then Seal pushed Ina away. Oh. Seal was forced slightly backward after pushing Ina away, but he was at the edge of the stage. Huh? Seal lost his balance and fell straight backward. Oh shit. Oh. The groans quickly subsided. His hands helplessly dropped to the floor. Ju-young and Gyu-hyuk stood before the body with vacant looks on their faces. Their quivering eyes were wandering between Seo and the piece of steel protruding from his chest. He's dead. Yo, he got fucked! All he had to show was his bag. It can't be. Seo, can you hear me? Wake up. Too late. Seo lay there, his eyes closed. What the? Oh man. A sound caused the two of them to turn around. Is he dead? Seriously? They tried to say something, but they could barely nod. Ina took a step back, staggering. I didn't mean to do this. You saw it, right? I didn't push him. He pushed me, so we both fell backward. He just happened to be standing on the edge. You saw it, right? Do-young? Didn't you see it? Ina's jaw was trembling. Ina. I didn't. In front of you. Ina. Gyu-hyuk moved closer to Ina. Ina looked at Seo, who lay behind Gyu-hyuk. Her eyes blurred with the feeling of despair. No. I didn't do it. Ina quickly turned around and began to run. Do-young reached out his hand but couldn't grab her. Oh my god. Am I on the worst possible fucking route? Everybody's gonna fucking die? His vision blurred. He felt like the sound of his own breathing was coming from the distance. Do-young. He came to himself as someone grabbed his shoulder. Gyu-hyuk, he's dead. Seo is dead. I should have tried harder to stop the fight. They looked at each other with stunned expressions. He held back his tears and raised his head. I have to go find Ina. While nodding, Gyu-hyuk suddenly opened his eyes wide. Ju-young. She's on the stage. We rushed down here. Yo, everybody's dying. The two went around and rushed to the stage. Not here. What do we do now? Behind the stage. That's the only place they can be. Let's go. Gyu-hyuk dropped to one knee. Do-young lowered himself to hold Gyu-hyuk. Gyu-hyuk looked just as terrified as Do-young did. The tremor was more intense than previous ones, but it finally died out.
이건 아니야.
This can't be. This
이런
can't.
건 형 지금이야.
Kyuhyuk, now is the time. Let's go. Oh my heavens. Can it get to an autosave? Autosave. Woo! Okay. How do I...
분장실 문이 잠겼어.
How do I... It's not AS or control. Well, I just
아내는
said...
누구지?
I literally said that it's none of those buttons and I pressed those buttons. I want to end. Please, I beg of you. Okay, well, if I have to end, I just have to close the game, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna call it. I wanted to get to another, like, conversation point, but I don't think we're gonna get to one. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I do not think we're getting to a conversation point. Well, two of them are dead. That's not good. That is absolutely not good. But oopsies. Wait, I got okay, sorry, I'm responding to a message. Okay. But that was fun. That was a thing. I definitely am more invested in wanting to continue this. Anyways, guys, as always, if you're interested in following the socials and checking out the Discord, you can. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves. Remember that you're loved, cared for, and regardless of what you did today, whether it be something really big or something really small, I'm proud of you because you did it, even though it was hard. And you can, in fact, do hard things. Tomorrow is what? Thursday? Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Thursday. We might do some Coral Island. We'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. Have a wonderful night, you guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, bye-bye.